Well, very impressive, the turnout. People anxious to come out, cast their votes. Disappointing that a lot of people who turned out to cast their votes were not able to do so. Complaints here and there, but certainly I think we've seen a lot of people come out to cast their votes. At this stage, of course, some counting has started in the polling units. A lot of counting has been completed. We should already be seeing ward collation process in place, and this has begun to happen in some places. In some places, it has also been postponed because of course, logistics issues. There's a whole
do you know?
Quite a lot because at the stage of usually begins collected results. We have received a moved from the war to the local governments amid some complaints from political parties who have been following the process, and in some places it has actually been suspended, obviously because it's dark and too dangerous to continue to do any actions at this time of the day.
The Situation Room reported about 16 deaths. Are you surprised about this?
I think it's been a tense political environment. The campaigns and the rhetorics have been sometimes very harsh, and we have seen that this has led to the violence that we have seen already. And when we released that report, it was sometime in the late afternoon. The numbers of incidents have increased, and reports, particularly from Rivers State, is worrying. And we need to keep an eye on what's going on in Rivers State. But certainly, quite worrying that you have this level of violence in elections that shouldn't really. Also, complaints from Lagos about violence in areas in ways that raises a whole lot of other issues about the country. So I really think that this election should not come with so much anxiety and so much tension, and elections in Nigeria should never really be conducted with this much tension and violence around it.
Well, in all of this, I mean, we heard of mayhem being unleashed and all of that. Did you hear of any arrests or prosecution, as the case may be, given that we had a heightened security around many of these areas?
Well, we did hear of some arrests in Imo State, for instance, which election didn't go too well because some of the election officials were accused of actually holding back voting. One of the electoral officers in one of the areas was arrested on the instruction of INEC itself because of obvious attempt to disrupt the electoral process.
I guess we're out of time. Thank you very much, Mr. Clement Nwankwo, the convener of the Nigeria Civil Society Situation Room. We're still keeping tabs here in Abuja. We'll bring you more details as it unfolds.